Hi, welcome back to Art by Brooke. Today I am doing a zine haul. For anyone who doesn't know what a zine is, it is short for magazine, and it's a DIY, small scale, handmade, any mix of those, publication or magazine. Often they're photocopied, often the original was handmade from cut and pasted pieces or hand drawn and then scanned in. Some people make them digitally online as well. Basically, the beauty of the zine is that anyone can make it, and you can make it about anything, and you can basically create it in any way you want. It's a way to make print media accessible to anyone without having to go through a publishing company making a full-scale book or magazine, because those avenues don't necessarily share or elevate all voices. I really love zines, and I've actually recently tried my hand at making some zines, and so you'll probably be seeing some more zine content coming out from me in the next few weeks and months, hopefully, as I kind of explore that a little bit more on this channel. I had to look back, and my last zine haul / unboxing video was like 3 years ago, which kind of blew my mind because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. So I guess this is pretty overdue. I ordered a lot of zines, which is often what I do when I get in the mood to find some new zines. And so I'm actually splitting this up into 2 different videos because I think it's just way too much for one. So we're going to start with some here. I will have all of the artists' contact information listed below if it seems like it's something that they're willing to share. So either their Etsy shop where I got it from, or if it's their personal website, things like that. So please check out the description and support these artists as well. So I've opened all of these just to double check which ones came in the mail to make sure I had everything I needed, but I didn't pull things out, and I also haven't been reading them because I was trying to kind of save my genuine reaction for when I do this. With the exception of the first one I'm doing, I did look through that a little bit more because it's actually from a friend of mine, someone who I met fairly recently and got to talk about zines with. And so theirs I did open up and kind of look through more because I was just too excited to wait. So let's go ahead and get started with that one first. So this first envelope is from Yasmin, and they actually helped start the Detroit Zine Fest. So you should definitely check that out on Instagram. It's DETZINEFEST if you're in the Midwest. Definitely something to consider. And I will also have all of Yasmin's information below as well. So I'm really excited about this. I did open it before and saw some of it, but I didn't read through everything. So first, we have a really sweet note. So they actually ran out of some of the minis that I ordered, and so they very sweetly sent me some extra goodies, and they actually sent me something that I had considered buying, but held off on just because I was like, oh, am I getting too much? And so that's pretty exciting. These cardboard mailers are awesome because they're super stiff, but it makes it kind of difficult to get things out. Okay, so this is the sticker that I almost bought myself, but I didn't, but they ended up sending me anyway. It is so cute, and it says, I can't do it anymore, and it's a little calico kitten facing away, and its little butt. I thought it was so cute. I actually have a calico cat. I'll insert a picture in, somewhere around here so you can see what she looks like, but that just kind of reminded me of her, and I understand the sentiment. Being someone who's chronically ill, sometimes I have days where I just say I can't do it anymore. And then we have 2 stickers with their kind of like handle on it, which is really fun. I like having stickers. I don't have a lot of good places to put them, but I still collect them. So if anybody has suggestions, probably one of these will be going on a future art journal or sketchbook. But if anybody has good ideas on ways to use your stickers, especially if you're anxious about sticking them down, let me know in the comments. And then this is really cool. This is a little holographic packet of stickers. Let's see if I can open it up so you can see what they look like. I don't know that I've really had many holographic stickers before, and these are so cool. Super graphic and bright, and I don't know what they were going for with this because I didn't actually, again, these are extras that I got because of the mini zines being out of stock, and this reminds me of Ruby the, I believe, Rooster Teeth show. But I haven't watched all of it, so I don't know if this is a reference to that or if it's just some really cool things that kind of remind me of that. But either way, so pretty. And I don't know if you can just see how gorgeous these are. They catch the light so well. This is super cool. I don't think that I've gone through this one at all, because like I said, I did peek. I peeked at, I think, this one. But I am very excited about these. Yasmin actually does a lot of drawing, and they're so good. I love the style of their characters and the stories that they tell with that. So I'm super excited about these. And as I've done in past videos, I'm going to try not to go through every single page of all these zines that I'm opening, because I want to leave some mystery and let you order them too if you're interested. So this is one that I was really interested in reading because I believe it's a little bit about kind of the relationship between Yasmin and their body. And again, as someone who's chronically ill, I can understand that there are many ways to have a weird or uncomfortable relationship with your body, and I thought that might be useful for me to kind of see other people going through just different ways of talking to themselves and ways of thinking about themselves as an entity, as a being, and I thought that might be useful. So there's some really, really cool stuff in this one too. And then this one is really cool. It's a private tweet zine. So it's different tweets that Yasmin had that were kind of like kept private. And this is one I looked through and I loved it. It's just kind of it's almost like looking into someone's diary in a really cool way. You feel like you're kind of being privy to some of their personal thoughts, and it kind of helps you get to know someone better, I think. So overall, I'm so excited about all this, and special shout out to Yasmin. Thank you so much for being so kind and being willing to talk about zines with me. It's so much fun to find someone else out there who's interested in the same things as I am. Next, I have this, and this is a mini zine, and it's called Fridge Wisdom, and I believe that it was created by someone who had fridge magnets, and they and their roommates, I believe, did all kinds of funny messages with them. So the whole thing is full of just kind of goofy things that roommates have said, and I really liked the back. This made me laugh. Live, laugh, lesbian. I love magnetic poetry. It's something that my family has always done, and it's something that's really fun to have up on the wall, and like visitors and things like that can change the sentences and make poems or make goofy sentences. So I might need to do a couple zines about magnetic poetry. I think that'd be fun. So I love this concept. I thought it was such a fun idea, and it's really cute. Here is the business card. Next, I have this one, which is actually in like a greeting card. And this is so cool. Oh, look at this. This one came with like a little feather. This is the ephemera zine. So ephemera is like little bits and pieces that you would use in like your art or crafting or things like that. Like just little pieces of things that you might collect and use in things. So I looked up the official definition of ephemera, and it's a noun, things that exist or are used or enjoyed for only a short time. So there were papers, letters, old boxes, all sorts of ephemera is the example. And then it also says items of collectible memorabilia, typically written or printed ones that were originally expected to have only short-term usefulness or popularity. But I've seen it a lot in the crafting community of little bits and pieces, memorabilia often, or letters or little pretty things that typically aren't usually collected or saved, but people saved them for art projects. That's how I usually use it when I'm doing art journaling. So all that to say, they gave me this cute little feather, which I could totally use in my art journal. And I probably will. And this, which feels like, yeah, it's a sticker. So again, this would be really cool in an art journal page as well. Looks like watercolor or maybe ink. And this is Kathryn Thompson's business card. So they wrote a really nice note. It says, "Dear Brooke, thank you so much for buying one of my little ephemera zines. I made this a couple of winters ago when I needed a little hope, and I hope it brings you some of that same encouragement too. I hope you have a wonderful and delightful day. With love, Kathryn. That's so sweet. That was like a lot of time that they took to write that for me. And then the zine is so cute. So cute. I love this. Whoops, let's get my camera to focus. I love this so much. So I think this is like a combination of like a poetry or journaling zine mixed with art, which is so pretty. This is really cool. This is like the business card, but on the back of the zine. I think that's a great idea. So here's another one that we have. Let's get this out. So here is the business card, this Oslo. And here's the information on the back. And again, I'm going to put all these things in the description as well. This was so nice. Another cute little handwritten note. Brooke, thank you so much for your order and support. I hope you enjoy this zine. Look at the smiley face. Love it. So this one is called Love Letters I Never Sent, a poetry zine. I love poetry, and I really, really enjoy reading through other people's poetry. So this is going to be so cool. This is a great example of the types of zines that you can do. If you aren't super into art or don't feel very confident in it, you don't have to do any art. You can just put in things you've written if you want. I can't wait to read all these. Okay, the next one here. This one came really nicely wrapped in plastic. And I accidentally ripped through that because I just didn't pay attention to it, but that washi tape is so pretty. Okay, so we have a little note. Thank you, Brooke, for your order and for supporting my art. That's really pretty. So I just realized when I turned this over that they actually sent me a 10% off code. I'm not going to show the whole thing because I think this is a code that they give to people who have purchased from them, but look how cool that looks. I love all of the little details. Like, they put a lot of work into this. And then there's this, which this looks like a little art print. It's so pretty. It's kind of that pearl look. That's beautiful. Oh, it's their business card. That's gorgeous. I was so excited about this. This is the Zine of Unfinished Drawings by Rachel Ford. I liked it because it looked like from the previews it was scans from someone's sketchbook, probably Rachel's sketchbook. And I love that idea. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow. This is definitely an aesthetic I love. I just love seeing people's sketchbooks. Wow. This is amazing. I really like things like this. And there's some really cool designs in there. This is beautiful. And it's actually a really nice texture as well. It's printed on really nice paper. Got an excess of unfinished drawings? Stick them in a zine. That's a good point. Oh, this must be talking about like some of the stickers that are shown in the zine. That's neat. So yeah, I'm super psyched about this. I mean, obviously I'm really excited about all of them because I picked them, but very, very excited to go through that. I'm a sucker for sketchbook tours on YouTube. That's definitely something I like watching. So if you have a favorite one, drop it in the comments. And so this kind of feels like a continuation of that. Last but not least, these are zines that I got from Bree's Tiny Print Shop. She is BrattyXBree on YouTube and BrattyXBree_ on Instagram. I've been basically binge watching all of her content lately, and if you are interested in zines at all, you should totally check out her channel. She's making constant new content right now, and she just has some really cool ideas, and it's a very encouraging channel if you're not really sure what you want to make and you're new to it, or if you've been doing zines for a long time but you just need some inspiration. If you're really into zines, you've probably already stumbled across her videos. So let's go ahead and get into the ones that I ordered. Okay, so this is her business card. It's actually a mini zine. So she talks a lot about herself as an artist and talks about some of the things that she's worked on and some of the things that she's made. This is really fun. She's talked about this in some of her videos, and I love the idea of sharing a little zine about yourself as your business card. So I actually got all 3 of her currently published You Kinda Suck Zines. This is kind of like a series that she's worked on, and I believe she's talking about relationships and kind of her experience with people and things like that. I saw some of these in her videos and I knew I really wanted to check them out. I think they're super cool. And she actually just announced that she is creating a 4th one, and it's going to be the final one in the series. So that is actually available for pre-order now. I'm going to go ahead and pre-order after this, and they'll be shipping out later in October. So if you're interested in that, you could even pre-order and order all these as well if you'd like all of them. So let's take a look a little bit. So this one, I know she did a lot of writing in here, and it was kind of when she was feeling a little burnt out about the process of submitting writing for different published materials. This one is really chunky. It has a lot in it. Oh, I forgot about this. So cool. She has little pop-outs and things like that. And this is a mini zine that came with it. So it's like you're getting more than one zine for your money. She does so many cool stickers and images. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's so many zines in here. That is so exciting. So there's a lot to read in here. I really like zines that have a lot to kind of discover and dig through. And so these are very exciting to me. And then here's the 3rd issue. This is so cute. So again, just like some really cool things. It's just kind of like a mixture of a lot of different textures. Oh my gosh, and there's another one. This is so cool. I love doing these hauls and things like that because I like to see what other people are doing. It gives me some inspiration, but also kind of shows me things that I would never have thought of myself. And I think it introduces me to people who have different ways of living or thinking or creating than I do. And I think that's a big bonus. So I also got this one called I Want You to Think I'm Amazing, but I'll settle with just being hot. And I think they might have made this one during the pandemic. I think they mentioned this one in one of their videos as well. So I have been looking forward to this one too. Yeah, this looks like a similar one as these as far as like collage and different writings and creative ways of putting information into a zine. I like this last page. I want you to think I'm amazing. Well, are you? ... See you tomorrow? See you tomorrow. So all in all, this is a really fun haul of zines, and super excited to dive into these and kind of explore them a little bit more. I love zines because they're such an accessible way to own a little piece of art from someone who put a lot of time into it and put themselves out there in the world. They were vulnerable. They submitted this out for us to read and are trusting us to appreciate all of the effort that they put in. I plan to talk more about my zines coming up. I'm just starting into making them. I've been enjoying them and loving them for a long time. And I think what usually stops me is what stopped me with zines, just like the fear of trying something new and worrying about it being perfect. But the beauty of zines is they're really not supposed to be perfect. They're just supposed to be a way to get your voice out and get your thoughts heard. I made a fanzine about 2 years ago, but other than that, I hadn't done any for years. And then I met Yasmin, and they encouraged me to go ahead and make something. So I've started working on them more and more since then, and I'm just super, super excited about it. Actually, Bree just posted a video about Zine-tober, that a lot of people are creating zines in the month of October, and I kind of hope to participate in that. Possibly not doing one every single day, because I know that's a lot on myself, but I want to try. I want to try to do as many as I can. So if I do get a chance to film any of that, I will show you that as well. Let me know if you're interested in that too. If you're interested in any of these artists, be sure to look in the description down below. I'll have all their information there. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't mind giving this video a thumbs up and commenting down below, that really, really helps the channel. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.